Hello, Lions fans. One pride. I'm Derek, and I'll update you on everything happening in Detroit. As Tuesday marks the NFL's annual trade deadline for the 2024 season, the Detroit Lions are in a prime position to bolster their roster for a potential deep playoff run. With an impressive start to the season and several strategic moves already, the Lions could benefit from adding more strength at key positions. Due to season-ending injuries for two of their edge rushers, the team's biggest area of need remains in their pass rush. Let's check out some great options that Brad Holmes can bring to Detroit. First of all, I wanted to take a moment to ask for your help. If you like our videos, please consider giving us a like. It's a fantastic way to support us and keep our content going. Thank you for your support. Max Crosby is undoubtedly one of the most highly regarded potential trade targets for the Lions. Known for his tenacious pass rushing abilities and incredible work ethic, Crosby would bring a local touch to Detroit as a former Eastern Michigan standout. Crosby's talent on the edge has made him one of the NFL's top defensive ends, making him a dream addition for Lions fans. However, securing Crosby would require overcoming significant hurdles. The Las Vegas Raiders may not be inclined to part with such a valuable player, especially if they still see a path to contention. Nonetheless, should the Raiders endure another loss, there's a chance they might lean toward a seller's mindset, making Crosby available at a high, though worthwhile cost. Crosby's arrival would boost the Lions' defensive front, giving them a formidable presence to disrupt opposing quarterbacks. His relentless pressure and high football IQ would complement Detroit's current defensive scheme, significantly enhancing the team's chances of competing against the league's top offenses. An experienced veteran with a decorated career, J.V. Clowney could bring an immediate impact to Detroit's pass-rushing arsenal. The former first overall pick from the 2014 NFL Draft has a unique combination of speed, strength, and agility, which has helped him make multiple Pro Bowl appearances. Though Clowney's production has dipped in recent years, his skill set remains a valuable asset on the field. Clowney is currently with the Carolina Panthers, a team that has struggled this season. With just one sack to his name, he may not have the gaudy numbers, but his impact goes beyond stats. He pressures quarterbacks and often attracts double teams, which opens opportunities for his teammates. Detroit would be wise to consider Clowney for his potential to energize their defense, especially in high-stakes matchups. In Detroit, Clowney could assume a rotational role, providing depth and veteran leadership while keeping fresh legs on the field. His experience and ability to draw blockers would be a significant advantage for the Lions as they approach key divisional matchups. Jack Jones is another potential acquisition that would add depth to Detroit's secondary. Currently with the Las Vegas Raiders, Jones is a young and promising cornerback with strong coverage skills and quick reactions. His addition would be beneficial for a Lions cornerback unit that has undergone substantial changes in the last offseason, incorporating players like Carlton Davis, Terrion Arnold, Ennis Rakestraw, and Amick Robertson. Adding Jones could improve Detroit's depth in the secondary, offering flexibility and allowing the Lions to rotate their defensive back strategically. With a player like Jones, Detroit would strengthen their chances of shutting down high-powered offenses, especially against deep passing threats. Emmanuel Ogbah, currently with the Miami Dolphins, brings a versatile skill set as a defensive end and outside linebacker. He's a seasoned player who has shown steady production over the years. With 2 sacks so far in 2024, Ogbah may not be a marquee name, but his presence could add reliable depth to Detroit's defense. Ogbah's versatility allows him to line up at multiple positions, making him a valuable rotational player who can fill in where needed. His acquisition would likely only require a late-round pick, making it an economically sound decision for Detroit, especially if they aim to preserve their high draft capital. In Detroit's system, Ogbah could serve as a situational pass rusher or fill in as an outside linebacker, giving the team a flexible option to adapt to different offensive setups. His experience and ability to deliver under pressure would make him a valuable addition, especially in tight game situations. At 38 years old, Calais Campbell remains a dependable force along the defensive line. Though he may not offer the same explosive speed he had earlier in his career, his technique, strength, and intelligence have only improved. Campbell, currently with the Miami Dolphins, could be inclined to join a contending team like Detroit to close out his career with a chance at the playoffs. Campbell's ability to play both defensive tackle and defensive end would be a significant asset for Detroit, offering flexibility and depth to cover multiple positions. His veteran leadership and locker room presence could also help shape younger players, making him an ideal mentor for Detroit's budding defensive talents. Arden Key, who has shown flashes of brilliance this season with the Tennessee Titans, is an emerging talent in the pass-rushing department. With 2 sacks against the Lions earlier this season, Key demonstrated his ability to penetrate the backfield effectively. A reunion with former Titans defensive line coach Terrell Williams in Detroit could bring out the best in Key and provide Detroit with a versatile and energetic addition to their defense. Key could be used both as an edge rusher and a coverage linebacker, offering Detroit options in various defensive formations. His youth and agility make him an intriguing option for a defense looking to add both power and speed on the edge. With the trade deadline fast approaching, the Detroit Lions have several options to consider to solidify their roster. What do you think about these potential trade targets for the Lions? Would you prefer a big move for someone like Max Crosby, or do you think adding a versatile veteran like Calais Campbell would make a bigger impact? Is there another player you believe the Lions should prioritize? Leave your analysis in the comments. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join our community and get exclusive daily content. We prioritize keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings in Detroit. See you soon.